Hello everyone, this is Aryan Thakkar, your coach and mentor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel on Aryan Tutorials, where in this video I'll be taking up your commonly asked preposition in the board examination. See, there might not be the same question, but then there is definitely a repeated patterned question which is asked in your board examination, and I have taken up those prepositions in phrasal verbs. So we are going to continue with this preposition series where 50 sentences in each video will be taken up alongside explanation that why that particular preposition is suitable or a phrasal verb is suitable for that particular sentence. So let's get started. Okay. To begin with the first one, you must adhere. Now adhere के साथ क्या यूज होता है? adhere के साथ to का इस्तेमाल होता है. You must adhere to. adhere to का मतलब होता है basically stick to something. like ये बोला है तो इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं. वहीं इसके साथ दो और टाइप के भी होते हैं which means the same thing. One is abide and another one is comply. So if you get abide, then the preposition to be used with abide is by, and comply ke saath it is to be used with. All three means the same thing followed by a different preposition. You adhere to, you abide by, you comply with. Next, the jury acquitted the defendant dash all charges. Acquitted के साथ off जाता है. Acquit करने का मतलब होता है free of all charges. In other words, जितने भी allegation लगाए गए थे उसको हटा देना, remove कर देना, या declaring that the person is not guilty. ठीक है, declaring that the person is not guilty, that is acquitting of all charges. He has a strong craving मतलब हो गया आपका desire, इच्छा हो रही है उसको for sweets after dinner. She is very proficient, she is very skilled. Either in आप बोल सकते हो या at बोल सकते हो, both are acceptable. She is proficient in playing violin or at playing violin, both are acceptable. We should refrain का मतलब होता है prevent, दूर रहना चाहिए. So refrain from making personal comments. ठीक है. The worker are protesting, उसके खिलाफ धरना चल रहा है. सो प्रोटेस्टिंग अगेंस्ट द न्यू पॉलिसी, उसके खिलाफ वो लोग लड़ रहे हैं. आई एम वेरी मच इंडेटेड मतलब हो गया ग्रेटफुल. आई एम वेरी मच इंडेटेड टू यू. दैट इज हाउ वी मेक यूज ऑफ इंडेटेड टू फिक्स्ड प्रेपोजिशन. ही वॉज अब्सॉर्ब्ड का मतलब हो गया लॉस्ट आप बोल सकते हो, बिजी आप बोल सकते हो, या आप एंगेज्ड भी बोल सकते हो. ठीक है, खो जाना, that is absorbed. So in his book, he was absorbed in his book and did not hear me. Next one, they reached an agreement dash the terms of the contract. So as per the terms of contract, they reach a point of agreement on it. So on यहाँ पे होगा जिसका मतलब होता है आपका agree करना, agree on the terms. ठीक है, you agree on the terms. Remember that you always agree with a person, you agree to something, but then you agree on common ground or on common terms. Are you eligible for this scholarship? Eligible का मतलब हो गया are you qualified for this particular scholarship? ठीक है. One should never deviate means one should never turn away. भटक नहीं जाना चाहिए. So deviate from the path of truth. ठीक है. The boss was annoyed. Now see, you are always annoyed or irritated by a person, but then यहाँ पे दिया है assistant का laziness is the context. Although he is annoyed by assistant, but primarily by his laziness, right? So the boss was annoyed at his assistant's laziness will be your correct answer and not by. By is not acceptable over here. You must apologize for your behavior. ठीक है, fixed preposition. She is very sensitive to cold weather. You know, बहुत जल्दी उसे ठंड लग जाती है. So she is very sensitive to cold. He was compensated for the loss. Yani he was granted with compensation, he was compensated back for whatever loss had happened. Do not interfere means meddle. टांग मत घुसाओ अपना. So do not interfere in my private affairs या with my private affairs. Do not interfere with या in, both are acceptable. Next, the committee consist means comprises. So consist के साथ of use होता है. Please याद रखिएगा comprise के साथ कभी भी of नहीं use होता है. We never make use of with comprise. It is just comprises. That's all. कुछ नहीं जाता है और उसके साथ. ठीक है. I am not satisfied with your explanation. ठीक है. I am not satisfied with your explanation. We must provide for our future means we should keep something for our future as well. He is addicted. किसी भी चीज का addiction के साथ to use होता है. He is addicted to gambling. ठीक है. The property is encumbered. Encumbered means burdened with many debts. The property is encumbered with many debts. Just one second. Yeah, with many debts use होगा. ठीक है. Burdened with many debts. She was overwhelmed या overcame with grief use होता है. You are always overwhelmed with any emotion. यहाँ पे by is not the correct context. ठीक है. Please take note of that. With any emotion. The teacher was displeased with the student's performance, not happy with the student's performance. We must comply with the safety regulation. So सब में आपका with use होगा. Encumbered with, overwhelmed with emotion, displeased with the performance, comply with. Comply को लेके मैंने अभी बताया आपको. You abide by, adhere to and comply with. He is quite indifferent. Indifferent का मतलब हो गया unconcerned. Unconcerned. So indifferent के साथ to use होता है. Unconcerned, unbothered. So indifferent to. The medicine proved effective virus के खिलाफ उससे लड़ने में. So against the virus. Proved effective against the virus. She is destined. She is bound to achieve great heights. So she is destined for greatness. ठीक है. चलिए moving forward. We should be ashamed, like we should feel guilty of our cruel behavior. Ashamed of our cruel behavior. He was disqualified from the race. उसे हटा दिया गया था for a false start, for cheating. The apartment is equipped with modern amenities. ठीक है. बहुत कुछ है. It is furnished. That is equipped. Furnished with modern amenities. I am suspicious. मुझे शक हो रहा है. Suspicious of his sudden kindness. He recovered from a very serious illness. He recovered from his disease. She is terrified of spiders. उसे बहुत डर लगता है spiders से. We must guard means protect ourselves not from but against hidden enemies. We should always guard against hidden enemies. The child is prone again, sensitive to catching cold, prone to. He was exempt from paying the tax, yani he was allowed that he might not pay any taxes, so exempted from. I am curious about what happened next. Like I'm curious to know what happened next. So curious about that thing. ठीक है. Next is she is gifted. Now gifted हो या blessed हो, सारे ही context में gifted हो या blessed हो, सारे ही context में gifted या blessed with a beautiful voice. बहुत सुंदर आवाज है उसकी. She is gifted with a particular talent. They were hindered in their progress. Hindered means obstructed. रुकावट, that is obstructed. ठीक है. So they were hindered in their progress by the rain. He is very attached to his old car. Do not yield. Do not yield यानी do not be desirous or you should not give in. ठीक है. नहीं करना चाहिए. लालच बुरी भला है. So do not yield into temptation. ठीक है. Do not yield into temptation. No, sorry, not into. Do not yield to temptation होगा, not into. Do not yield to temptation. Into नहीं होगा. The project is beneficial to the local community. It is going to benefit the local community. ठीक है. Advantageous. He was ignorant of the new law. Like he had no clue about what the new law is all about. So ignorant of. She takes pride in her work. बहुत ज्यादा pride लेती है अपने काम में. We are accountable to God. Accountable means we are answerable. Accountable means we are answerable to God for our actions. The liquid was transformed into vapor. The liquid was transformed into vapor. He is very means he is tired or exhausted. He is tired or exhausted of the long journey. He is tired और exhausted of the long journey. या फिर आप यहाँ पे he is very after भी बोल सकते हो. That is also acceptable. He is very after the long journey. She is envious. Envious means jealous. So she is envious of her neighbor's success. Jealous of her neighbor's success. The room was cluttered. सामान चारों तरफ रूम में फैला हुआ है. So cluttered with the old newspapers. The room was cluttered with old newspapers, and he reconciled. He made amend with his old rival. Reconciled यानी उसका दोस्ती हो गया वापस से. ठीक है. He reconciled means दोस्ती हो गया वापस से with his old friend. And you should abstain. Again, abstain is a synonym of refrain. जैसे refrain के साथ on यूज from यूज होता है, वैसे abstain के साथ भी from यूज होता है. We should abstain from junk food to stay healthy. ठीक है. Refrain from. And here we complete 50 prepositions. I'm going to cover up the next 50 in my next video. I hope you are liking my content. And if you want me to make more such videos, then please do drop your comment yes down in the comment section below. Till then, keep smiling, keep studying, have a great time preparing for your examination. Take care. Bye-bye.